I'm really curious how you'd find this slope. Our instructions tell us, given the graph below, find the slope of the secant line. That would be this orange line. Give this problem some thought before we work on it together. Okay, first things first, if you saw my latest video, check it out right here if you haven't, you would remember that slope, which is this m, equals change in y over change in x. Now the problem is that on the graph we're not given any values. So what coordinates do we use? Well, not to even worry at all, because in this case we're not really given any exact numbers, we just gotta estimate. So let's go ahead and do that. But before we do, let's pay attention to the graph to make sure that we're getting everything we need down correctly. Taking a look at our y-axis, you may be able to see that this line is at what y value? Well, it's at 1. And this one down here is at -1, so clearly the y has a scale of an increment of 1. Well, actually 1/4 because there's 4 divisions. However, on our x-axis, it's a little bit different. As you can clearly see here, x doesn't equal 1 at this mark, it equals pi, and -pi respectively. So keep that in mind. But now let's deal with our slope. First, let's find the change in y. Going up, we'll find that 1, 2, 3, 4. But I would say that it goes up around 4 steps. And 4 steps at 1/4 increment each. What does that equal? Well, that means it is 1. How about our change in x now? Well, if we're careful, we count 1, 2. That means our result is 2 pi over 4 or pi over 2. Now this 1 over pi over 2 is a little bit of a complicated fraction. Remember the rule? Where if you're dividing by a fraction, you can flip that fraction and multiply instead. And of course, 1 times 2 over pi equals 2 over pi. And if you want to get a nice approximated answer, plug it into a calculator, and we get about 0.637. Again, this is just an approximation. Nothing here is exact, so we can't expect an exact answer. I hope this quick little math tutorial helped. If it did, I'd be glad to hear down below.